Bro, pull up, bro. Bring some $5 bills. Gotta motivate Carter, bro.
Yeah, text me the address.
I'll text it to you. I'll text it to you tonight.
No, just by the morning.
Oh, it's so fucking cold. Well, you're at home already.
Yeah, I'm at home.
All right, you see those UFC fights or what?
Nah. No, I worked and then I had to do a bunch of one ride and then I needed to clean up the house and shit because I'm gonna wake up early tomorrow and be gone all day.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna do a little bit of cleanup and then tomorrow I'm gonna go buy some groceries, get back on track.
Oh yeah, you do your little weekly buys and shit. You get to a food. Yes.
Damn, I'm kind of blowing through my nug actually, bro. I'm blowing through my nug.
I'm like a half ounce in. I'm like at about a half ounce left. So I'm on a good pace because I'm gonna leave on the 17th.
This is probably
so right
7. That's like 7 and 7. I got a half.
Yeah, out of that first ounce of smalls, I got like 10 grams left.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, okay, that's good. That means I'm gonna be when I go on leave, I'm gonna bust open the bigs. And I'm gonna be when I'm on leave, it's gonna be different, bro. Because I'm gonna be smoking joints all fucking day. You know what I mean?
But you got enough.
Like, yeah, I know, but it's different because when I'm working, I can only smoke like 1 or 2 joints, and I gotta stop. On leave, it's just gonna be joint, and that's why I got the binger, like, so I can kind of minimize.
Justin Tucker has this all teed up. And off we go from Minneapolis. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game.
I'm about to go to work, wrap up.
We'll play a few games.
Yeah, bro, Westbrook lit us up tonight. It always be that way.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game.
We'll see. It looks like Oklahoma City is going to be the one. Bro, please don't be slow.
So that Wi-Fi ready. You gotta get ready to get ready. Cougar.
I should have turned it off, actually. Nice. Give me a quick dub. I'm not going for this. I'm playing Ultimate Team. This shit needs to work. I'm not fucking up my record.
Bro said he's not losing this. Said it's not his fault. All right, bro. I'm gonna hit you up a little bit later. I'm gonna get back into work.
You get out in a minute. They gave me the dub.
Yeah. All right, I'll hit you in a minute.
All right, bro. I'm gonna run the ultimate team real quick. I'm not playing the game slow and getting the L. Bro, they want 150,000 for the Shadors, bro. The Shador Sanders, they want 150,000.
That boy ain't it.
Damn, you remember we used to get to the playoffs and Ultimate Team? That shit was not easy.
Yeah, it wasn't hard. It was hard.
And then they would always give us a hitter in the Super Bowl. Like, that shit wasn't easy, bro.
Hitter, quitter. All right, bro, I'll get you on my way.
EA Sports
All right, bro.
coverage of the National Football League brings us to historic.
Michael Vick isn't starting. I benched him for Johnny Manziel.
Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis on hand.
This guy's got a Ray Lewis.
Away. Charles quickly, keys to the game.
For me, it's coaching. Who prepared his team?
This guy's got a Ray.
Into this one to give them the confidence to believe that they would win the game. That's who's going to come out of this one on top.
Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. They go play action now. Jackson to the right side. It's Kelsey. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series, they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Call it a gain of 3 on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
Don't do it. Game over.
When the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A first carry now for Adrian Peterson. And able to give one man the slip there as he works his way forward for about 3.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
To throw is Jackson. Flushed out right. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. He's going to handle it on the touch pass. And a great job there to read that one defensively. They strung him out, would not allow him to cut upfield. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's Jackson. That's caught inside the 20. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. Caught by Gates, left side. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. Jackson will throw again. They'll roll him out right. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And this will get out of bounds at the 2-yard line. Thankfully for the offense.
There's actual different defenses.
Goes out of bounds because they're down here in the red zone. You don't want to lose one there.
You don't want to lose one. And the best part, because it went out of bounds, they retain possession, still have an opportunity to put points on the board.
No score after one on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession as they come up now, 2nd and goal. And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd down. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, but now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up. So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage, after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
Let's go.
Jackson will keep
Nada. Nada. GG's.
There he did it. They try the sneak, but not enough push. He doesn't get in. And on the opening drive of the ball game, the defense comes up with a goal line stand.
I gotta hike quick. 2-man read rolling out.
Okay, ready?
Back to throw now in his own end zone. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. They'll throw again from their own end zone.
Dude!
Quickly, but it's incomplete.
This defense has passed its first 2 tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know there's probably another throw coming on 3rd down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down. Manziel. And he's only able to get it up to about the 2-yard line. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to 4th down.
And, partner, I would guess that in his headset he was hearing from his coach, it's 3rd down, don't take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't get the 1st down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yardage.
And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away. Johnson on the return. 13 yards the tally on the return there. And the Ravens set up well to begin their drive as it'll begin in enemy territory already. Jackson from the shotgun. Escaping the pressure right. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Here's a 2nd and 5. Jackson. And that's complete to Gates. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 7 yards there and a first down. Here's Jackson. Hits his target. It's Adrian Peterson. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
I'm gonna go. 180. 180. Let's up.
And the slot man goes in motion left. Jackson.
Oh, what a rip. I saw develop.
Quickly here, and that's complete. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. First and goal from just inside the 5. And Jackson throwing once more.
That is weak. I'm fucking right there.
Calvin Johnson from 4 yards out. And the Ravens post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Now the extra point. And the Ravens lead at 7-0. Here's the kick unit now for the Ravens as they'll send this one away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. Here's Manziel. That ball caught by the rookie from Georgia. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Now Manziel. That one complete to McConkey. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. They'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
Oh, that boy Manziel got a little bit of wheels.
Down inside the 40. And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain.
They asked him to take charge and get them to a spot where they can at least attempt to kick before the half, and he does just that. Didn't trust what he saw downfield, so he took it upon himself to get them into field goal range using his legs. That's coming through with a play they need.
Get out of bounds.
In a big spot.
Let's go. Hey, if you're watching the stream, thank you.
Shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
Let's read it. It's real simple. He goes.
Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to get back.
Damn, that's not what I needed. I should have threw that ball.
Wiped out on that one. Ravens going to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter.
Oh, no.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Shit.
look to throw here.
Ooh, give it to me, Gronk.
Touchdown.
That could be a new killer.
Rob Gronkowski, 30 yards. And the Ravens are on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Blake Groupie now for the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how.
Oh, Witten! He got a Jason Witten. You got a cool little team, bro.
Take a shot. But normally
You got a cool little team.
you have to think to yourself, this has got to
Have
be
some
a
cool
play
people.
that I know is
I should just do that. Just get all legends.
I took an extra step or two towards the line of scrimmage. Instead, they threw the ball, and he found one of those tight ends for a very nice pickup.
Now it's Jackson. Flush to his right. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds.
That's cool. That's what we want.
A good one, picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Throwing is Jackson. Flushed out right. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Grant Delpit.
Nice team.
Will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Set and ready to go for the second half. One touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score.
Ooh, shit, he could have made me fumble.
Now, this has been a tight game, and he takes
go.
a big shot there on the return. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot.
Nice angle.
We've been close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Now back to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
Get that safety out of here. Ah.
They're going to look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open.
I'm actually go here.
And in the second half of a tied game, every decision gets magnified. And here, if he forces this ball, it could be intercepted. So that's the prudent play to just airmail it out of bounds.
Third quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10.
Gun tight end offset.
He'll drop to throw.
Oh!
Drop one in, but it's incomplete.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Now this one finds McConkey. And he'll be out
Love
of
it.
bounds, but able to get it up
Lego.
past the 45. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a 1st. Now a 1st carry for their fullback. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half. And that trend is continuing here.
Oh, yeah.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
I like his awareness in the pocket there. Nowhere to go with the football. So instead of forcing it to the sideline, he's just going to put this one into the harbor and live to fight another down without getting wet.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Open man right side, that's McConkey. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore 1st down.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 43. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have to be staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
We're in Baltimore, 3rd quarter.
I like this.
2nd and 10.
Oh.
The tight end in motion right. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Short throw complete to Gronkowski. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
That was an okay hook up there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down.
Man, that's lame.
Well, just a little too lackadaisical, Charles, and they didn't get up and snap the ball in time. Delay of game.
Yeah, and I'm not sure if he understood where the clock was located. In different stadiums, it's in different places. You have to check that in pregame and make sure you're aware so you don't run into penalties like these.
After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long. Back to throw again. He tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Ravens will take over possession here up at the 44. first possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
So the scoring dried up here in the third. Nothing that quarter for either side. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. From the gun, Jackson. He'll get it once more into the hands of Hill. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. In motion right here comes Johnson. Now Jackson taps this forward jet sweep. He's into space past the 25. And he takes it all the way down to the 22. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down. But just a simple tap pass, but it pays off in a big way.
And sometimes the simple stuff causes the most problems for a defense because there's a breakdown in communication there. When that receiver goes behind the line of scrimmage and it looks like he's going in motion, someone either has to go with him or he has to be passed off to another defender. Somehow they didn't get that communicated well, and it turned into a nice play.
Well, that's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good
Oh my fucking God.
Get that one out of the rotation. Give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They face a 2nd down, but they are in field goal range. Here's 2nd and a yard. They run over center with Peterson. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Adrian Peterson, a 13-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the 4th. They get one more as the extra point's up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Here's the kick unit now for the Ravens as they'll send this one away. Unable to corral him, he fights through. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. Here's 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
Work with me, partner. Take a deep breath, because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
So back-to-back incompletions, now 3rd and 10. And first things first, before you think about marching the ball down the field, you got to move the chains.
You're exactly right. Got to get back into focus here. Get the 1st down. That's what's vital to them.
Well, this crowd is making an impact right now. 3rd and 10. So a little tardy getting everyone set, and the clock hits 0 before they could snap it.
Yeah, you can take your time and use the clock and try and get set up, but once it gets near 5 seconds, that's when you often hear a quarterback yelling, hurry, hurry, and make sure everybody's ready to get the snap off.
He'll look to throw.
Oh!
Out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
I'm done.
A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete.
Fucking Ultimate Teams.
Hey, yo, fresh out the beta game in my jeans. Black slap, what do that mean? It mean that banging. Have my hand out, let me hang. Hey, break down, stay down. Look what I make now. Hit boy, earthquake, boy, it's a shakedown. I done so much work, they think it's fake now. Big fish, every beat is just bait now. Got rich, some switch, they try to hate now. Leave, I'm straight, I got a rake now. Need cheese, cash app, Venmo or PayPal, thumbed up. Song with you, that's a luxury. Hit boy, work with you, that's a luxury. Don't step on my Crocs, D's. Fresh out the beta game in my jeans. Black slap, what do that mean? It mean a banging. Have my hand out, let me hang. These new can't with me. If I do a song with you, that's a luxury. If hit boy, work with you, that's a luxury. Don't step on my Crocs, these luxury. Luxury. Ha, these luxury. Ha, luxury. Ha, ha, they can't with me. Slow it. I ain't finna stop till they make the rap blow it. Shout out Yaya, she was with me at my lowest. Best baby. Said hop back in. Made it to the league, this is not Pac-10. Headline set, that's a big back end. Let the beat drop, bring that back in. Fresh out the beta game in my jeans. Black slap, what do that mean? It mean that banging. Have my hand out, let me hang it. Ay, these no can't with me. That's a luxury. Don't step on my Crocs, these luxury.
Troy Green.
I think the running back is. I'm gonna take the tight end. All right, let's go, Regs. Here we go, boys. Let's work on some stuff. Let's see what we got going. We're going to try to mix it up a little bit, mix up the coverages, and reel off a few games.
I put the new 4Gs on the G. I into the bloody bottoms is underneath. Cause I might got it out the streets. I keep 100 racks inside my jeans. I remember hitting them all with the whole team. Now I can't answer calls cause I'm balling. I was waking up getting racks in the morning. I was broke, now I'm rich, deep, salty. All this designer on my...
Next to some of the northernmost waters of the beautiful Chesapeake Bay, we're at M&T Bank Stadium near Baltimore's Inner Harbor. Justin Tucker has this all teed up. And we're underway from the bank. Craig Reynolds to return it. He stopped on the return at the 27. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. They go play action with Goff. Flushed out of the pocket. He takes it himself. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short on the 35.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Goff back to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for it. They were thinking interception for a second. And incompletion is still pretty good, too.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Running out of the gun with Montgomery. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. It's only 2 on the pickup, and they remain 2 yards shy as it brings up 4.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Left the offense out there on 4th down, Brock, and look at the result. A big gain. They got 15 and the first. First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
On the draw, this is Gibbs. And he hit a seam and got it to the opposing 44. He picks up 8 on the run, and now they're going to have 3rd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you're that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
They've worked it downfield very well to begin the drive. It's 1st and 10 at the 28. Again, it's Gibbs. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Off play action. Goff. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Goff on 3rd.
Oh, good read.
That's caught for the 1st. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. So that connection for a 1st will bring us to the end of the 1st. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. Back to the bank in just a moment. We're all set to bring you the 2nd quarter. Lions well within striking distance. 1st and goal. Here's Gibbs. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Here's 2nd and goal from the 6. Throwing off the play fake here. Chased down to his right. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
He made something out of that play for them. Everyone's so concerned with defending the pass, they didn't quite keep tabs on what he was doing as a QB. It gave him just enough room to run.
So now, here's 3rd and goal. Goff setting the throw. And with just one hand, he makes the grab. That's a touchdown. The Lions get the game's first points here in the 2nd. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Return starts at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
No, we changed it.
I'm not looking for that.
Hey, hey.
Jackson looking to throw right away. Complete. Derrick Henry. Free inside the 30. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
They'll say hello to the red zone after that big play, huh? As they get set for 1st and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning at the Inner Harbor. The Ravens at a disadvantage on the scoreboard. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Change it. Yo.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Hey, report.
Oh.
Now Jackson on 3rd down. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted.
It's a bad pass.
And the Lions get the football on the first turnover of the contest. Well, how quickly things can change. They were looking so good just a couple of plays ago. And
it's a really bad pass.
Not anymore. A red zone look comes up empty with that interception.
I think the pressure got to him there, Kate. And I don't even mean all those pass rushers, although they were certainly coming too. I mean the pressure of being 3rd down in the red zone. That's where you got to slow yourself down as a quarterback and know you've got to simply protect the football.
And he found some running room for a nice gain. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Hey, kill.
This is Gibbs on 2nd down. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
No first half, no first quarter timeouts.
They'll toss it to Gibbs. Escapes a defender. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That's what I call a healthy return on investment. You run the toss play, looking for positive yards, looking to move the sticks, and I'm looking for that to be called again.
Goff on 1st and 10. That's incomplete left side.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. They're going play action.
Man! What the fuck? Jump in front of the ball!
Does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Fuck! What else do I have to press?
So they're left facing
The last two plays, bro. Triangle. I'm clicking the fuck on. Damn.
Throwing is gone.
Thank you, dude. What the fuck,
Incompletion. Trying getting it to
dude?
St.
Jump in front of the shit.
And they're gonna be stuck with a 4th and long.
Perhaps a bit late breaking towards the ball, but still just enough time.
It's the second time.
And knock it away.
Offense still staying out.
God damn.
Gonna try on 4th.
Come on, boys. Pull it off.
They'll go for
Pull
it.
it off. Pull it off.
Man, there it's intercepted.
Let's go.
Roquan Smith with the
Fuck. I should have had 2 of those.
We'll have a
Let's get it.
shot, at least a field goal
Where are we
here.
going right now?
End zone after that return.
Where are we going right now? We're gonna redeem ourselves.
Doom and gloom
And we're gonna go
on the
basic.
sideline.
We're gonna go right back to it. We haven't been to it today.
But a
Started
little
that drive
bit
off with a couple different plays.
defense picks
Just
them
pick it
and
up.
puts right back for 'em.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one.
We do have 3 timeouts.
These two defenses.
Let's get a field goal out of this.
Fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
Oh my God.
Aguilar with the grab.
Let's go.
And he's able to take this one down to the 25. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on.
I gotta start holding and reading.
Opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down.
Do I hit that? No.
In your back pocket and get even more aggressive and take.
I need to enjoy his
that
ASAP,
shot.
dude.
Lamar now from the gun.
Oh, I'm putting.
Seconds remaining.
This is weak.
No luck finding his receiver that time. And what
Where are we going?
Up on 3rd and short.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field.
That would have been
When
nice.
this close, you really
Actually.
shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Jackson on 3rd and 1. Bails out of the pocket quick. He'll make a big play on the ground. Head out of bounds after a small gain. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end, only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway. Ugh.
They're now set for 1st and 10. Trying down the middle with Henry. He'll cobble together a yard there. Brian Branch getting there for the tackle. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. Ravens call in on Justin Tucker for the field goal. It's a 38-yard look here. Tucker's kick is up and good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Kickoff taken at the 3. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Report!
From the 28. Getting out to his left. He picks up 15 on the play. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Give to Henry on the inside handoff. Runs into traffic and hits a wall. No gain. Tackled by Jack Campbell. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Changing it up here, Jackson. He's got it isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes
Tough
him
sack.
back. Third down coming up.
Damn. He was actually open.
You gotta be a fixer.
I didn't see it
This
soon
game's
enough.
hard, and you get into known passing situations, it gets even more difficult. But when you don't get rid of the ball and you take another sack, you make this third down a near impossibility.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on third down.
I can't do that right now.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson.
Oh, why did I throw that?
Well, they certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect, and now they're stuck facing.
You know what I need to work?
I think I could see his eyes from the booth. He was envisioning the return and simply dropped it. You got to secure the pick before anything else.
The Ravens gonna punt this away, and here's Jordan Stout to handle that boot. Signals for the fair catch, and he's got it at the 27. We don't get a return out of that punt, and the Lions will go on offense. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. I'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth yet have that explosive play on the outside.
Come on.
That linebacker just did.
Let's get on his ass.
Almost a completion of the wrong team there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
This is where we get it back
I
at.
think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
They're going to throw it on.
Ooh!
This is complete to Gibbs.
Oh, what a hell of a play call.
Not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They go play action here. Fits it through the middle. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Lions ball as they try to keep that lead and close out a win. They'll come up 1st and 10. Throwing again, it's gone. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. And off to Gibbs from the gun.
Ooh.
And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that first down.
You know what I like about a second and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
Pass complete to Gibbs. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Looking to throw, Goff. He brings it in. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a first and goal. No run here, it's Montgomery. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Lions up by 4. Second and goal coming up from the 7. A handoff for Williams, running left. And the reverse call pays off. Some decent yardage before he's brought down. With 1:54 remaining, the defense burns a timeout.
Receivers running the ball, well, that's become commonplace in the NFL now, and that includes down here in the red zone. In close, a lot less space to work with. You really love your most elusive players to get their hands on the ball.
2 for 1. 2 for 1.
Gibbs. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Lions now lead by 10. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating a defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
Bates now for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Lions drive their lead to 11. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Flowers now to return it. Big lift from the coverage team there. That's going to stop the return before it can get to the 30. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
It's on. You.
From the gun, Jackson. A bit of desperation on the snapshot.
Bird gang! Bird gang! Bird gang! Ah!
It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens now within 1 score in the 4th. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just gotta ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you gotta win right from the jump. And you gotta protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
He'll look to throw it. And he can't connect with his man, so they tried for 2, but it doesn't work out. Approaching 90 seconds remaining in this game. Not much time. They've got to get this one back. And no luck. The Lions there to recover. Ooh, can't get it back on the onside kick. Can still get a final chance with a quick 3 and out, though, albeit not with a lot of time for them left to work with.
Yeah, Kate, unless they can force a miracle turnover, and we've seen that before, a 3 and out is really the only avenue remaining. Defense, go buckle it up.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Off the gut they go with Gibbs. Juke the defender. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Another one for Gibbs. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Pickup of 2 here. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit. Wow, they're going to pass it here. Go left side, and St. Brown has it. And they make the stop. We're going to say at about the 37-yard line. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. That's all they had. So the offense free to start running the clock down now. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Oh, look at this. He's set up to throw. St. Brown there to bring it in. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Got to hurry this to the line. On 1st down, it's Gibbs. And he'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're 1st. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Setting up to pass. Gets this one to Patrick. And a nice game here, but it's stopped short of the 1st. Detroit calls timeout. It's 2nd. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. Back to throw it. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining. Intended target there was Sam Laporta. And it's 4th and short. We'll see if they go for it. Looking to throw. He finds him beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. A timeout taken here by the Lions. That's their 3rd. That's all they had. So the offense free to start running the clock down now.
Hey, Cal. Go. Ric Flair.
Here he is to throw. And he will score. And with almost no time left, that should clinch the win. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
Nice shit. GG's, man.
Overall, the clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper, and that is so satisfying as an offense.
See if I can punch one more in. Fuck. No timeouts.
Point after up and good
Didn't
for
get a stop.
Bates. And the Lions push the lead up to 12. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff.
Oh.
Flowers now to return it. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
All right, on to the next game. Shit. On to the next game. Nice first run. Ah.
One final shot here.
Oh. Shit.
It's a good warm-up. We're going to bounce back. Didn't play too well offensively or defensively.
They celebrate to the boos of the home home crowd, I'm sure you're having flashbacks, buddy. It's got to be music to their ears, hearing those fans voice their displeasure.
It is so sweet, Kate, when you win on the road for a couple reasons. Yeah, I do.
But I did show some flash. Started off with some big passes.
Feeling than to hear, those boos and those cheers and all that noise just silenced because you beat them in their building. You know the other great sound? The plane ride home. Those are some of the greatest memories.
Hey, wake up, shot calling. Pay what I bought it. New crib psychotic. I'm so iconic. Fly down to see the islands. She ain't even bring a wallet. They don't get it, but I got it. I'm so iconic. Yeah, straight out the Lennox. That on for hours. I'm straight out the minutes. They calling up Deanna, straight out the business. We take out the Sims and then take out percentage. Period, break out the minutes from capital and then we straight out the sentence. They pay out, I'm finished. Then grade out the Lakers, the Bay, watch the women. I go meet your mate. Lord, please.
All right, game number 2. Let's get going.
I go to sleep, go major. Silver too, but I've been playing for gold. The metal keep close range. I cleaned up, still dangerous. Can't change West Philly raised. Wake up, shot calling. Pay what I bought it. New crib psychotic. I'm so iconic. Fly down to see the islands. She ain't even bring a wallet. They don't get it, but I got it. I'm so iconic. Got your stacks up, but you ain't got no rings, yeah. Got my stats up, I'm living out my dreams, yeah.
Built on the side of a former piano factory, there's been plenty of music made on the field here in the decade since it opened back in 1998. Welcome everyone to M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore. Justin Tucker has this all teed up. And we're underway from the bank. Nicole Hardman now on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Mahomes starting off with a throw. And what a way to get this one started, but his deep shot falls incomplete.
I don't fault that look at all, Kate, downfield. It was just an excellent defensive play to deny him the ball and knock it away. That is good on good.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes.
Oh.
That's the rookie from Texas hauling it in. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. On the move, headed right. He's on the move. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
And that's a Kansas City touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you could go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Now Harrison Butker for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chiefs will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Reed now to kick this one away. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. The drive begins with Henry, and he's brought down for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Here's 2nd and 11.
I'm gonna have a long night.
His first throw is an interception. Trent McDuffie in to pick it off. And he makes the house go. It's a touchdown on the pick 6. So now it's 13-zip, Brock, and they've got to be even happier knowing that multiple phases of their game contributing to this lead early on.
Yeah, I'm going to guess the defense probably not going to keep up with the offensive scoring touchdown for touchdown, but you can't script a better start.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chiefs drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And choosing to leave the end zone costs him dearly here. He winds up shy of the 20-yard line.
This is like...
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Henry. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
13.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Finds Aguilar. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Justin Reed with the tackle.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
Now Jackson on 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Here's Henry on the option. And this defense offering no room at all up the gut there. No gain. Stopped on the play by big Chris Jones. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. They just get the play off.
Oh, shit.
Mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Chiefs come through with a big play to close out our opening quarter. It's a big momentum swing on the final play of our opening quarter. It's a 2-score game early. Back to the bank in just a moment. About set for the second quarter. Chiefs football here. They have it following that interception on the final play of the first quarter. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Second down run by Pacheco. And he rocks the tackler. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Nate Wiggins getting up to end that play. Third down, it's Mahomes. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked up by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens get it back after a marvelous defensive effort. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got 1, we got 2. Do I hear a 3rd interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought. The defenders are offensive guys with bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
He's contained at the line for no gain. Something he does so well. Nick Bolton making the stop. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 10 now.
Woo.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
This is a time where you get in that huddle and you just look at one another and say, hey, let's get back in rhythm. Get back in rhythm. Get something good to feel good about. Sure, you'd love to get the first down, but more than anything, just find a positive play after a huge sack.
Third and long for him here. He gets a lot behind one. Deep downfield. That brings us to the 2-minute warning at the inner harbor. The Ravens pushing for points. Jordan Stout's headed out to punt it away on 4th. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Trying to locate it. Oh, no!
What?
Lost it!
No! That's weak. I didn't see you call fair catch, but whatever.
Well, if there's an avoidable penalty, Brock.
What the fuck? I didn't see. How can I see he called, but whatever.
Field position considerably. A chance to get off the field goes by the wayside. The defensive penalty keeps him out there. They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. And he's able to reach that midfield stripe after some solid running. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3. Right back to Pacheco. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
To the outside and complete to Kelsey. And he's out of bounds at the 4. Oh, he was thinking touchdown there. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. Pacheco.
It's crazy.
And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense.
Yeah. Let's go.
Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. They'll run here following the penalty. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Offense up to the line fast.
He's a buster.
down, but can't connect.
Oh, that is going to haunt him. A drop touchdown in the end zone. We'll see how good his mental toughness is.
About to say what?
Quickly and make an impact for them later.
Now a timeout taken by
About to say what?
If they try for
About
two
to
points,
say
he's
what?
trying to field goal right now. 3 plays haven't gotten it done. Now a fourth to try to reach that end zone.
Yellow.
They'll go. It's Mahomes.
Oh, we got it. My guys was there.
The Chiefs get
Oh.
points to end a lopsided first half.
Good.
Well, Brock, not much to say other
Yeah.
than the fact that this offense on point. They are just
Look.
clicking today.
Just rolling.
I don't understand.
This is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well
Bro, you're not
prepared,
undefeated.
more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
Bro, I'll beat you again after this, bro. You're not that good, bro. This is a good game. You're not that. You're nice. You're making good reads. You're making good passes. That's cool, but you're not undefeated. You take L's too, bro.
Return plus a play here as they send this away.
You mean tonight? Yeah. Okay.
Here's a return from the 7.
Okay, man. That's cool. You're gonna take a loss at some point, bro. This game isn't over either, so you're playing well. You're playing nice. I've turned it over. I mean, it is what it is.
One last play
Nah.
before the break.
You made some good plays, bro. You made some nice plays, but it ain't over.
Throw before the break. He's trying to push the field. That's grabbed inside the 30.
Let's go. What the fuck? Who the fuck do you think you are, Mr. EA? I don't care. You're not Mr. EA. You're not John Madden himself. You take L's like everybody.
You know he appreciates it.
I'm
That's a
confused.
quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that.
Bro, that's good. Give me that because I'm going to take something else, and I want you to give me something else too, bro. And then when you get the ball, I'm going to take it away from you too. Or just give it to me. But I mean,
Begin the third quarter.
All right, we'll see about that. We'll see. No, I wasn't really. I'm not. I mean, we'll see. You know.
Reed now to kick this one away.
All right, bro. All right.
Turn coming from the 6. He's got a lead.
oh, Eaton, get through the hole.
And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35.
We don't always know what's said there at halftime, Kate, in the locker room. Some of the adjustments offensively.
No shit.
But I can assure
No
you,
shit. We are playing football, right? We're trying to get fumbles out here and picks, right? No shit.
Down double digits to spark this game. Let's go out and get a great return to set the offense up for success. That's exactly what they did.
Now, I know I haven't been able to get a lot of hit stick fumbles either. I haven't gotten a lot either, but
Take a break from his regular
that's one thing I don't get too often is fumbles.
to see him adding a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you can just see the body language. A little nod, a little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
Yeah.
Lamar now from the gun. He finds
Yep.
Aguilar. And that will
It's close.
not be enough.
Almost. You got me once already. I mean, you know, we'll make plays.
Aren't great when you throw
Try to get back in this.
Normally you see one of the defenders make a play on the ball. 2 men nearby, and that's a missed opportunity for the coverage to make an impact play.
Hey, report. Report.
Jackson out of the gun on 3rd. Aguilar with the grab. Give him 13 on that play.
Yeah.
And that's good for a Ravens first down.
You're not going to last long.
Thank you, bro.
Football league. If you
I gotta-
don't convert a good chunk of your third down.
I mean, that's the name of the game. You just play well, and wait for your opportunity, right?
On first down, they'll run. And the
I feel
reverse
you.
ball pays off. Some decent yardage before he's brought down.
Well, I know this.
You gotta be, bro. Side to sideline, right?
Brings to the offense. That's not only as a
And we're gonna go sideline to sideline too, and we're gonna test you out, my boy. That's all we're gonna do. Nah, you tripping.
Here's 2nd and 5. Now Has him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
He'll be touchdown short of the marker, so 4th down coming up. Offense in the hurry up here. And the QB keeps it on the sneak.
First.
His short gain gets them a new set of downs. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Nah.
On 1st and 10, it's Henry.
No breaks, little doggy.
Having gained about a handful there. Something he does so
We
well.
come to cook.
Even 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
Yeah, I be betting, bro. You be betting?
All levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk.
I used to do a lot of football, but, you know, it's up and down. But, you know, study a game, you like it, you know, you put your money on this shit. It doesn't hurt.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. A
Ah,
couple of defenders and completes it.
walk him down. Walk his ass down and play defense for the win.
So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's the Ravens' ball. They come in trailing, but
That's cool because I know the name of the game. But you got 2 picks off of me, bro. And that's that kind of. What are we gonna hit him with? We're gonna hit him with this. What are we gonna hit him with right now? Let's go here. Let's go here.
All right, I'll say.
No, it's all good, bro. Don't worry. Don't you worry.
From the gun, Jackson. This finds likely. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good
Yeah.
shot, and it was nearly a big
You know the deal. You know the deal. Yeah, nah, you know the deal, bro. But I run the West Coast offense anyway.
2nd and 3
I'm a
now.
West Coast offense kind of guy. Ah,
Throwing from the gun here. He's got the ball on the sideline. Ooh, difficult play, small gain, but it counts. 1st down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak
Let's go.
point of the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
They'll run here with Henry. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. On 2nd down, here's Henry again.
ooh,
Challenge for the goal line. The stop made at the 4. Only a yard on the gain there, and now it's going to bring up 3rd and goal from the 4.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive, try to stick them with the loss, and make a difficult 4th down decision.
Jackson has it, 3rd and goal.
oh,
That was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted.
oh.
Trent McDuffie in to pick it off.
That's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. First down throw, Mahomes. Hauled in by Gray. And this one doesn't go far. That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Chiefs feeling good with a 14-point advantage.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate it.
2nd down now.
Ah, what the
7 to go.
fuck? Bro, this game, you got 2 turnovers over me. I know why I lost this game. You got 2 turnovers. You play well also, bro. I ain't taking nothing away from you.
Mahomes launches one deep downfield.
Oh!
But a great
I respect that you're gonna try me though. I respect it because a lot of guys will just run the clock out. Like I mean, you already have the game in the bag. It's not like it's not like you know what I mean. But whatever, you do your thing. Do your thing. Yeah, I mean, I'm not. Where's he going? What has he done? What has he done? That's what he's done. That's what he's done. Oh, let's go. Nah, bro. I know what he's doing.
Mahomes to throw for it. He's going deep this time.
Let's go, boys. Let's go, gang. We going deep on him, gang. We got something in the works for his ass. I'm calling it right now. Hey, I got you. Yeah, here we go.
This guy, though, he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
All right, here we go.
Set, 1st and 10.
Oh, what? How the?
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT.
Whoa! Gang, gang, let's go!
One play after their defense.
Yeah, you gave it to me, bro. I appreciate you, bro. You chose that defense. You gave it to me.
And hits the end zone for 6.
Let's go. What you gonna do for me next time, though? I need one more thing from you. I need you to turn that thing over real quick.
The offense was prepared to get out there. That call dialed in and ready to go, ready to strike when the opportunity presented itself.
Nah, no more. You got one more to give, bro. One more. One time for the one time. One time for the one time.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Hardman with a return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return.
Do what you gotta do, bro.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. It gives to Pacheco to start the drive. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw.
Oh! Let go! Let go! Come on, dog! I need one more. You gonna do something stupid. I know, you got it in you. It's a game, bro. It's a game, my boy.
Taking a shot deep down the field it goes.
Fuck! Oh! What the fuck, bro?
And that just about do it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win. I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names along on the playbill for this lead we've got here. But his name.
That was nice, bro. Fuck.
Second touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, not a Broadway guy. And with 2 scores now, it's what, a 2-score game? Yep. Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the honesty. Reed now to kick this one away.
Yeah.
Returning it from the 4.
I wonder what my defense could have been.
This to the 28 before going down. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Hey.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Trying to push it deep downfield. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. Trying to force one through there. So it'll be second down.
Well, I'll tell you what that deflection is all about is following the quarterback's eyes. DB knew where that throw was going. With that intuition, he's able to get a hand on it and send it right out of bounds.
Fits it through the middle.
Ah! Hey, bro, you balled out, bro. I can't go down, but you balled out, man. You balled out, bro. You balled out, bro.
All right, so the offense
You balled out.
job, Brock. Now they need
You
their
balled.
defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
Really?
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right.
I mean, you didn't give me any of them. I cooked you. One of them was a playbook. The playbook played the running back out there in the motion. That's a playbook. I knew I was going to hit that. The deep shot was just a deep shot at the end of the half. This was a...
Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Down
When I look, when I do it, it hits. It's a hit. It's a hit. It's got to hit. Oh, give me something! He's done for.
Given that field position.
Little dude is done.
And in turn, get the ball
Woo! Game over.
Exactly what it did.
GG's, Brody.
Attempt to take that kind of risk with that.
He's blitzing now. Why? Don't blitz now.
Costlier than
Hit his ass.
costing them a chance to possess.
Oh! You were done. You that defense again. You're done. You're done. I'm walking off and going for two. Bro, you were done. He's done, Chad. He's done. He's done, Chad.
He's getting rid of that.
Bro.
It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released.
Yes.
Sure altered the throw.
So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feeling.
What we doing, Chad? We going for two.
Fourth quarter that could go either way.
On for the PAT, and a make would tie us up late. And everyone can breathe easier now. His try is good, and they found a way to tie it.
Ooh, you would have been done. Game would have been over. You played that, son. Game would have been over. I'm doing all man beaters. Game over. All man beaters. Bang, 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 bang. Don't tell me that.
And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a
Don't tell me that. Jeez.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. Big catch made, and he got both feet in. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down. Back to throw. And that's incomplete.
Let go.
10 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there, where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along your routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
I fucked up on that, guys.
Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out.
Tough out. I had it in my head. I knew what I haven't been doing. This was a good one. GG's, man. Really got hit up, and I have to work on that. GG's, yeah. Got to work on that.
It's just a little icing on the cake.
He's going to take this one from the end zone.
Oh! I almost bounced him with the epic one.
Man, this has been such a great game. Nobody is ready for it to end just yet.
Let's go.
4 quarters, we're headed to overtime.
Let's go. Let's go. GG's, bro. I'm calling G fucking G's. Bro, he missed the kick and I returned it.
Gotta block that missed kick from their minds and refocus. Still a win to be had as overtime has begun. Hardman with a return.
Nah, bro.
This return makes it up to the 25.
Nah, bro. It ain't going like that.
And the drive will start.
It ain't going like that.
Running up the middle, Pacheco.
Nah.
Into the front for a gain of about 2. Offense up to the line fast. From the 27. Finds his man Gray.
Nah, broski.
Not much doing. He stopped quickly. Working quickly here. It's Pacheco on third.
Oh! Make him fumble. Make him.
Offense in the hurry up here. They'll run it with Pacheco. And he'll get them enough for a first down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Throwing on first down, Mahomes.
Oh! 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 No! I was in it!
Beyond midfield at the 48. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. They go play action. It's Mahomes.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Surprise them with the interception. And now have a chance to win it.
Oh, yeah.
You want that ball first in OT, Brock. You get the chance to control your own destiny. But what a stunning turn of events.
Oh, yeah.
That interception gives this team a chance to win it all right here.
That just can't happen.
Oh, yeah.
Offensively, that just can't happen. But defensively, I know exactly what those defenders are saying as they're running off the field. Okay, now's your time. Go finish this pick, go win this game, and let's go celebrate in that locker room.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support, and not many corners can make that stop.
All right, here we go. Second down. Lamar now from the gun. Hits him on the in route. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
You. Let's get him, boys. Walk off. They're calling for it. The offensive coordinator has put the play in. Here we go. Uh-oh. Here we go. He already told me.
Without routes or in routes, just like that.
Yeah.
Now to throw. Aguilar with the grab. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on...
Nah, you're going to be here until the end of the game, I hope.
...to take advantage of third downs just like that.
And a power play up the...
But I want to hear, big dog. Tell me you in it for the long run.
But still showing that commitment to the ground game, the type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing.
Now you're going to get all over aggressive. You see it's a field goal, Ranger. It's over. But don't worry.
2nd and 8. He finds Aguilar. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Working fast as the clock ticks towards 0. So we still can't decide a winner in this one. Let's reset that clock and do it all over again. What do you say? Another overtime is coming your way. 3rd and 4 coming up now.
You. Hey, Ozzy, sit up.
From the gun, Jackson. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line. That one gains 7. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
Let's get in the lab, baby.
It sure seemed like he
Come back of the century.
was going with that right off.
Come back of the century. Let's ice this guy and get out of here.
1st down, ball at the 36.
Sit up.
Flying down the middle with Henry.
Uh-uh.
And the plunge up the
That's not it, bro.
Nothing there. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video?
Let's go.
2nd and 10. Need to get to
Let's
the
go.
Right shot. Right shot.
Yeah.
Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. Into the hands of Likely.
Likely. Big Likely, get involved. He's doing numbers on you today.
Get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
I'm sure Coach, a play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. They give to Henry on the inside handoff. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
No, we change it. Cut.
Here's 2nd and 11. This finds Likely. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at them. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Quick, ready?
Chiefs in a nickel set for this 3rd down call. Henry's going to try to pick it up. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there, making a really close measurement to see if he got the 1st down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby.
Nah, doggy, it's all over. Hey, man, this was a great game. I'll add you as a friend, bro. We can run some games back if you're with that, bro. I felt this was a fire game.
Running once more with Henry. And he'll take this only to about the 11 before going down.
I hope so.
Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7. Another run for Henry. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Call it a couple of yards, and it's 4th down and 5.
Hey, bro, I'm going to add you as a friend. GG's.
And now they'll get to discuss the
GG's, my boy.
end this in a win or a tie.
GG's. Hell of a game.
Now they'll call a timeout.
Uh-oh. He's doing ice tactics. Icing me. All right. I like it. He's coaching through. Good game, though, man.
And the kick team comes on. A chance to win it here in overtime. It's just a 26-yarder down the middle. The kick is good. He got it.
GG's, man. That was a hard kick, bro.
Point advantage.
Woo! Come back, guys.
They only needed a
Come back.
shot to connect and win it with
Hell of a game right there.
True to make it happen and put an end to this
Woo!
competitive ball game. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens are your winners as we say so long from Baltimore.
It's never over.
Don't play with me, but I still gamble with it. We getting right before we take off on the landing strip. Know that you like all the attention that a fan gives. Say that you like me, but you way too young for marriage. I've been here before, I know exactly how it goes. Yeah, now I got you packing up your clothes. You can hit me up and let me know exactly when you close. I'm her favorite, since she need a... She wanna all day. Hey, 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 hey.
Here's how alcohol. Yeah, ready with me. See this funny, but I'm 7 and 11, and I'm. Here's my key on. Oh.
Slapped it.
Wow, the boxer.
I really enjoyed him. He was so attractive. The only issue was he was speaking me like a boxer.
He's doing the sweet bag.
Yeah, it was painful. I was very sorry.
Fake breaking on the horse for them. Hey, fake breaking on the horse for them. Hey.
Your business ain't gonna never grow. There's a suspect walking up now. He's nonchalant. Hoodie zipped up. There you go. So he sees it, but he doesn't think a whole lot of it. And now it goes to different thing. And then as he's running back, he's already pulling his hood back. He knows he's out.
Damn.
He does.
Great woman. Yo.
Nice shot. He's standing right over him, too.
Yeah.
Real lucky to be alive.
Yeah. So then I went to this instant graduate.
Nah.
He's out here, same forehead, same complexion, same build, same height, same shoes.
That is so clearly him.
Wow. He's caught.
I think that would be enough for the Sun City Dolphins for an arrest warrant. If we can say we have a reasonable belief that we know where he lives, we can get in that house.
Here's the suspect walking up now. He's nonchalant.
But he's zipped up.
Here you go. So he sees it, but he doesn't think a whole lot of it. And now it goes to different thing. And then as he's running back, he's already pulling his hood back. He knows he's out.
Damn. Great woman.
Yo.
Nice shot. He's standing right over him, too. Real lucky to be alive.
Yeah. So then I went to this instant graduate.
Nah. He's caught.
Same forehead, same complexion, same.
I just found out that these Howardport Catholic...
Am I too old to be here?
What?
Am I too old to be here?
No, of course not.
Does it look weird that I'm here?
No, not at all.
Or am I higher than these little bitches?
Yes. You look up.
Am I too old to be here?
No, you say it. Take that boy. Keep on taking. No, you say it. Take that boy.
Facing charges for marrying 3 Florida.
Guys, I'm here with Richard. You have the right to remain silent. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you do, say, can, and will be used in court against you. You doing good back there? Don't say that right now. I said don't say that right now because everything's being recorded right now. I can't get out of here. Okay. And then that's when she was going to sit up here, and then I told her you can stay there, blah blah blah. And then I was just like hunkered down like this on my side.
You can get it.
Thank you, Uncle. I appreciate this shit. All the fucking hard work. 20 years of fucking working. This is y'all game. Thank you. I appreciate it so much. This shit is just great, man. Worked so fucking hard to build this shit. So many fucking late nights, early mornings for this. For this punk ass shit right here. Coward ass, bitch ass shit right here. Thank you. Thank you so fucking much, Oakland. I appreciate that shit, bro. All you niggas with this punk ass, phony ass, dumb ass beef shit y'all got going on, man. I appreciate y'all, bro. Y'all brought that punk ass shit to a fucking restaurant, the only black-owned fine dining restaurant that we have. Thank you. Thank you. I give up. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you.
It's a vision, little baby, I'm moving cozy. Most solid in the game, he can't fold me. How you do it is so fluid.
Thank you, Uncle. I appreciate this shit. All the fucking hard work. 20 years of fucking working.
Running a business, but you know where I will give you your credit, because when I was a kid, I asked the gambler, how can you... Is your iPhone overheating?
The thing about me is that I don't take shit serious, bitch.
Hello. Hey, John. A good filth. Oh, what?
He don't got money like you with ESTG.
Why not?
That's what I'm saying. I don't know. So I had to.
Just because you ain't got no money, you love him?
Had to.
That ain't right. I don't like that.
If he's making more money than me, if I'm making more money than him,
We should help him get some more money.
How am I going to do that, though? If I have my own career, I'm doing what I'm doing.
A woman's supposed to be a helpmate.
I feel like a man is supposed to be that for a girl.
A man's supposed to be a leader.
You right.
You're supposed to help him be a better leader.
I don't know. So I was in the wrong. Now I'm the bad guy. I'm always the bad guy.
Why are you looking for a daddy?
I'm looking for a daddy. I got my own money.
Yeah.
I got my own money. I could do what I do. And that's what I'm saying. Like, I need a guy with money. I want a man to be stable. If I was to leave him, I want him to be
He wasn't stable.
he was okay. Like, he was making more.
So he was stable though.
Yes.
So you just want something
better than me. I try to put better than me. If you're not better than me, then.
Yes.
So I take it. It only takes me a minute. That big did tell me that you can kick it. They say, yes, I'll do off the street. I said, okay. I said, yeah. Man, he ain't like it. I said, look, introduce me. Say the good stuff about me. I'll tell you what to say. Get him to borrow some shit for me. Get him to borrow a lot of shit. But then when you rest up to me, you do that, you don't owe me shit. They said, bet. He went and took his best friend off the street. Put him right in my lap. Good ass. I'm not that so good. I hell of it. See, I feel bad about that one because I shot someone in here and I was worried that he was pregnant, right? I know a man take big bird, I felt bad. I said, to my life, I said, I was in prison, 14, 15, 14 in jail, 15, 16 in prison. So, this one, this one, that's the spirit. Okay. All right, now. Very good. Watch it out. 62.
The Jets, you know, that's how we fly like a jet. You know, it's good. You see it. We need a made a left, headed to the set, but now I'm sliding down the pier, y'all.
I said, okay, loser. We go way back. I won't say okay, boomer. Sweet, I brush my teeth, but still my tooth hurt. You cannot come to the cookout, get your hand up at the cooler. She was in my seat, I had to scoot her. She was at her knees, I had to boot her. She just left the team like we ain't knew her. She just left the team like, okay, loser. Yeah, okay, loser. I ain't out on my lonesome. They want me to loan some. I made a fortune. They can't let that go none. I'm doing so much that costs a shoulder. I don't blow it all on a VVS boulder. I put the verse in the Achi. I put the girl in the top teeth. Rock on my hand, make the rock wanna flock to the stands, cause my op always watching. I said, okay, loser. We go way back, I won't say okay, boomer. Sweet, I brush my teeth, but still my tooth hurt. You cannot come to the cookout, get your hand up at the cooler. She was in my seat, I had to scoot her. She was at her knees, I had to boot her. She just left the team like we ain't knew her. She just left the team like, okay, loser. Okay, loser. And I say loser. Why the always coming out the woodwork? Don't know why she mad, cause ain't nothing I did to her. She just out here plotting on my, I call her steward. She the lowest, she so down and out of sewer. Quota, back your age, you immature. Maybe one day you gon' create some allure. Maybe one day you'll be great and go on tour. Like me, hey, okay, loser. We go way back, I won't say okay, boomer. Sweet, I brush my teeth, but still my tooth hurt. You cannot come to the cookout, get your hand up at the cooler. She was in my seat, I had to scoot her. She was at her knees, I had to boot her. She just left the team like we ain't knew her. She just left the team like, okay, loser. Okay, loser, ay.
Here we go again. Ready?
Keep the back.
Yeah. Money talks. What the is he saying? You can ask his who's the man. Bro, them get the stepping like parades about them bands. My little Tinkerbell, cause I'm fly as Peter Pan. Yeah. Let's go get some money. They playing. Hopped up out this cyber truck, my wrist cost a lamb. I'm tired of buying cars to my driveway jam. The neighbors still trying to figure out who I am, who I be. To these weak. They say money talk, put diamonds in my teeth. I be Louis down with Jordans on my feet. Messed up in your yard like trick or treat. You better play your cards right, you better not ever reach. For this chain over here, I underneath. Yeah, I ripped it 5, but I 6 feet. Let's go, 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 let's go.
I picked up, let's go. She had too much fun. I think she got too motor in the trunk. Up out the roof. Got up. I think she lost one shoe. Gang the truth. I told her, oh my F, you got the juice. I pulled up at her friend's house and kicked her out the coop. Gave it the boot. Bye bye. Yeah, she untamed gorilla that was born in the zoo. That's why you so rude. Who the is you? I've been this way since school. Spent the whole million on one set, it's ocean blue. That's why you so up, cause I pay my dues.
Let's go, 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 let's go.
Yeah, thinking that it happened overnight, it didn't. In it for the long haul flight, committed. Wanted me to fail out of spite, I didn't. All bark but they don't bite, they timid. Thinking that it happened overnight, but it didn't. In it for the long haul flight, I'm committed. Wanted me to fail out of spite, but I didn't. All bark but they don't bite, cause they timid. Look, wait. I got people trying to wish and pray that I'ma fall about it, all about it till we spoke in person. Don't wanna talk about it now, huh? Oh, you sound tough, toying with them, don't get wound up. How you wound up? Another number in the round up. Put the town up, I built this thing up from the ground up. And if I bounce up, I get my crown stuck. Green light go, got the east side flow. I'm a giant in the space like FIFA 4. All the kids sing along like EIO. Every time when they see my show, thinking that it happened overnight, yeah, it didn't. In it for the long haul flight, committed. Wanted me to fail out of spite, I didn't. All bark but they don't bite, they timid. Thinking that it happened overnight, but it didn't. In it for the long haul flight, I'm committed. Wanted me to fail out of spite, but I didn't. All bark but they don't bite, cause they timid. Look,
Esto es talento y favor and you got no skill. I got drive, baby, ustedes son roadkill. Yeah, ya te dije, no están en mi carta perder. De pequeño estoy ungido, baby, ese es mi flex. No me dieron nada por lo mío, José. 360 ese deal, man, I couldn't be me. Pa' mi frequency, te frequently. Matando esto con sabor y efficiency. No gasto tiempo, waste no time, not my money. Boss, baby, CEO del LLC. Lo tengo en un pánico. Dale rápido, quiero crecer y dar más fruto, algo botánico. Lo hice bien orgánico. Tomé el maquinón. Voy subiendo como espuma y tú bajando bien titánico. Out my way, I built this in a day. But you know I'm here now to stay. I'm hungry, boy, I'm not here to play.
thinking that it happened overnight, it didn't. In it for the long haul flight, committed. Wanted me to fail out of spite, I didn't. All bark but they don't bite, they timid. Thinking that it happened overnight, but it didn't. In it for the long haul flight, I'm committed. Wanted me to fail out of spite, but I didn't. All bark but they don't bite, cause they timid. Look, wait.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. It's hard to yell when the in your mouth. Come on. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Yeah. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
VIP coming live from the VIP. Heard the nightlife, lost life without me. Most feds in the state wanna see by me. The whole city got 50, he got 3. That other rapper got it, but shout it, he not out. Who set the city on fire soon as he got free? The king back now. Don't even know how to act now. Hit the club, get boy back down. Still ballin', money stacked tall in the shack now. Still push a button to let the roof on the lag down. I'm on the road doing shows, put my Mac down. Mississippi to Philly, Albuquerque to Chat Town. I got the crowd yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All my hot girls yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All the dope boys yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Front the back gate yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Yeah, with other southern rapper hooded than this. I got rich and I'm still in a hooligan clique. prick. You in the face, you gon' be suing me quick. If I catch another case, I know it truly be missed. So I'ma keep a cool head, stay out of the news headlines, and show these other rappers it's bedtime. It's clear to see that I'm ahead of my time. I copy chromed out, hard top career with a shine. I got some time, they ain't I get better with time. Who got a flow and a live show better than mine? I got a packed house yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. I'm a hot girl yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the dope boys yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Front the back gate yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Mic check, 1 2 1 2. You wanna beef with the king? What is you gon' do? When you show up on the scene, what is you drew on you and your friend and play a little 2 on 2? If you do half of what I do, you'll be hitting the deck. I gotta get some respect. I'ma make it hard for another sucker to flex. Show 'em this ain't the squad for a sucker to test. Pimp, my too large and we way too fresh. Work well with. They quick to check a lane like a game of chess. You wanna be better, bring your best. Cause we be standing in your front yard yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All my hot girls yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the dope boys yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Front the back gate yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Oh, front yard yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All my hot girls yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the dope boys yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Front the back gate yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Oh.
And then I got a particular taste. I just stuff my pockets in my face. Okay, let's have a debate. We talking about, I promise I'm feeling the way. I took the bodies up out of my closet, I buried them deep and they still in the way. I know some got baptized, guys, they can't put the drilling away. Had to part ways with the sad vibe, bad guy, you might be a villain today. Ask God why I didn't get an answer. Why I lose my brother to why I lose my grandma to cancer? Why me, God, I need answers. Why young straight out of Atlanta? Why the judge and the cops trying to jam us? Why I keep getting all of these chances? Why me, God, I need answers. Speak your mind and you might get counseled. Pinky ring and it cost me a phantom. The witness, the evidence tampered. Dirty money, the safest to hamper. Yeah, my a star and I stamped her. P.E. Jordan 3, this a sampler. I don't wanna do it, but I gotta do it. Gotta. If it's me or you, he got five, a lot of fluid. Got away from the haters, say hallelujah. Be crazy, be the closest to you. It's okay, cause they know that I come to do it. Hold your VO for Virgil, exclusive Louis. I hit a Uig, it's hitting and glistening the movies. If it's smoking the dough, then I'm tending to it. Watch when I step here, come my belt. Angel on my shoulder, but the devil on the left. I got a meal, not a meal for myself. I do it alone, I own myself. Stay home for you, don't get playing dirty here below my belt. I'ma get the bag, do the show myself. I had to show myself. Make room on my plate. I just said my grace and then I ate. Got a particular taste. I just stuffed my pockets in my face. Okay, let's have a debate. We talking about, I promise I'm feeling the way. I took the bodies up out of my closet. I buried them deep and they still in the way.
I filled up the crib with cars, alls with art and all. I'm still out in space. Got a particular taste, picky eater, I guess. But I'm some stuff in my face. She got a natural rap like a natural do like the she don't like. I was outside of the building, I'm on in the spot when it be there, you gotta have faith. I'm in a minute, I said ever since we lost bro, it ain't really much more I can take. But 10 when it's late, mama told me to pray, I do that cause you know I can play. You felt the fill up for real, we got rides in the back, but you know we ain't coming to play. You be up playing the States, I be up playing abroad with the mates.
Make room on my plate, I just said
You come down the stairs the same way Roland.
I just stuff my pockets in my face.
fantastic to just watch his rise. Still to your point, early on in this process, we started saying it was him and Shador who was going to be the guy, and Cam Ward has just skyrocketed. You can talk about the poise in the pocket and the plays that he makes. I love the off-schedule stuff as much as I love what he does in the pocket, because as a player, specifically on the defensive side of the ball, when you have a playmaker, a guy that brings so much hope to your offense, it does so much. So I look at this for the Tennessee Titans. I was there when they drafted Marcus Mariota and Jake Locker in the first round. You're getting a guy here now at number one who is the real deal and can change the entire organization.
Did you ever like watching the combine?
Not me. We got linemen out here running the 40 and vertical jumping. When they ever doing that? It's kind of set up to kind of throw you off your PTQs so you can mess up. You be out there all day. Team's mad. I'm eating fruit snacks. I'm like, I'm hungry. I'm listening. Can I, grab a little fruit snack every now and then? Y'all got all the snacks in here. That's just for sure. If you ain't gonna drive me over some fruit snacks, it becomes a headline. It's like, oh man, this disrespectful. Disrespectful, yeah.
What team was that?
The biggest odds. If you could change the combine, how would you change it? I'd change it from Indianapolis at least. Texas, so much pressure already on the kid's shoulder. They be stressing my interviews. They be nervous like it's a pop quiz.
At the combine, their stock is rising. Then they leave the combines like the stock is going low. It's because a lot of times you seeing something that you haven't seen before that you thought you saw on footage. And now you get a chance to see it up close and personal. No, I don't want that no more. You tired as hell. You got to sit up properly.
I wasn't nervous for no combine. I was chilling.
Did you ever like watching the combine?
Not me. We got linemen out here running the 40 and vertical jumping. When they ever doing that? It's kind of set up to kind of throw you off your PTQs so you can mess up. You be out there all day. Team, man, I'm eating fruit snacks. I'm like, I'm hungry. I'm listening. Can I, grab a little fruit snack every now and then? Y'all got all the snacks in here. That's just for sure. If you ain't gonna drive me over some fruit snacks, it becomes a headline.
Welcome to the historic Inner Harbor of Baltimore, Maryland.
Especially my interviews, they be nervous like it's a pop.
M&T Bank Stadium, the home of the Raiders.
You already know what it is. I'm going to show you who the real Ravens are, bro.
The perennial Pro Bowler, Justin Tucker, has it on the tee. And off we go.
You ain't like that.
Baltimore.
Fumble.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
What? I know what's going to happen when I hit you, bro. Boom. Hit stick fumble.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. First carry for one of those.
Ooh. Wrap his big ass up. Bring down the heat.
Maybe a yard.
Give a dog a ball.
Back to throw, Jackson.
Weak ass. I got on it late.
And he's going to be taken down at the 37.
You're not going to live off of that.
It just comes down to
Little dude.
somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion. And then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for first and 10. On the give, here's Henry. And he'll work his way past the 40. He's tackled after a gain of 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. From the gun, Jackson.
Nada. We ain't doing that, my boy.
For his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. And it'll be 3rd down.
He does a fantastic job, Mike, of not only locating the ball in the air, but then attacking it hands on hands. That's exactly something they work on every week in practice. Great job translating those drills into a live game.
On 3rd down, Jackson.
Woo!
He is there and he picks it off. And the Ravens are going to take over.
Let's get him.
Just shy of
Yeah.
So
Let's go, baby.
Suffers an early setback like that interception. Human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away.
I had to do something, bro. You was starting to get hot. Oh.
There's a lot
Ooh,
of games
play action.
to avenge that play and still
There's some decent shit here.
Some of these passes. All proven though, Mike. They've got to identify what went wrong. Let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Now the first carry for King Henry.
Oh! Oh, that boy King Henry.
Out of bounds, but
let's get it.
Until he gets inside the 25-yard line. They'll have a 1st down. It's a gain of 28.
I think this is something that we can expect to see here, especially early, Mike, as this team gets into a rhythm. They want to lean on this run game. They feel like they have a lot of advantages over this defense, and you can see from the first play here why they feel that way.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. He finds Likely, his tight end. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Really nice job there defensively, playing the integrity of that zone defense.
What do they give
so
me for
well.
Yeah.
Offense is running these crossing routes.
That's
or these
slop.
underneath drag routes. They're trying to cause confusion.
There's a couple other formations I gotta work.
Defenders. In this case, they all stuck to their reads. They all played their responsibilities. And they're not able to pick up any additional yards after the catch.
They'll empty out the backfield and line up for 3rd and 3. Here's Jackson. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
On 1st and 10, it's a handoff. Wait a minute, it's a reverse.
Oh, that boy ain't want me to get in there.
Final play of this 1st quarter. So we've come to the end of a fairly evenly played opening quarter. What will the 2nd quarter have in store? We'll be back in Baltimore after this. This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal. And he will not get in from there. In fact, I think he'd be shoved backwards a little bit.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
From a little further back, here's 2nd and goal. Again, it'll be Henry. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front, and he's in. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, and once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. Inside the 40. Down the sideline.
Oh! Damn.
72 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2?
We'll keep the lead.
They took it down for 6.
I like the Steves. Okay.
Something you have to keep in mind, Mike, is when you decide to pass this close to the goal line, all of the space is the width of the field. There's not a lot of depth to the field. So that's why the timing, the anticipation, the accuracy of the quarterback, it all has to be on point. It wasn't on that last play, and that's why it ultimately failed.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. On 1st down, they'll start the drive with Henry.
Oh, boy, come on, let's go.
14 yards.
Let's go, Endo.
Up there by the back with an explosive run play, and it's important to point out, Mike.
Man, that shit wasn't as good as yours, but you know, I'm going to try to get it back.
Doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
On 1st down, they'll stay on the ground with Henry. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. Jackson looking to throw. Pass complete to the veteran, Nelson Aguilar. 2 minutes to play in a tight 1-point game in this first half. We'll come back to Baltimore after this.
What's the deal, little dude? What's the deal?
sorry, but them Navy boys can't compete with none of these 3 states. 3 high school football states that Florida teams can't compete with. Number 1, California. I'm sorry, but California is just too much pressure for the state of Florida. Cali teams are too stacked, they have too much talent, and their strength and coaching is just overpowering. And the only thing that Florida teams possess is speed. And I'm sorry, but speed is not enough to compete with some of these Cali teams, such as Mater Dei, St. John Bosco. Shit, y'all can barely compete with Long Beach Poly. You imagine what would happen to St. Thomas Aquinas if they played Mater Dei or St. John Bosco? They would absolutely get glazed. Number 2, Texas. Let's be real. Texas just owns Florida. Yes, Duncanville lost to IMG a few years ago, but that's one fucking game. Let's be real. North Shore would not only glaze IMG, but them Navy boys, Miami Central, Northwestern, and everybody else. Y'all can't compete with them. North Shore is too big and too talented for any Florida team to handle. And that's why they can't compete with teams such as Duncanville, Allen, and other Texas schools. Number 3, Georgia. Florida, the truth is, you're Georgia's little brother, and that's all you'll ever be. You can't compete with none of the teams in Georgia.
You ready?
They're bigger than you, stronger than you, but they're also faster than you. Have better coaching, and it's just an upgrade.
Let's get cooked up, dog.
Buford could beat every team in Florida with these. Georgia owns Florida.
1st and 10.
Yo.
Throwing Jackson. He'll find Aguilar. Complete. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Now it's Jackson. Aguilar able to make the catch. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Jackson up top again. He'll try again.
What? I tried to dive. Fuck.
The offense staying out there for this 4th down. To the air one more time with Jackson. That's taken in. It's a gain of 10 as they get the conversion on 4th down.
It's like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Again, it's Jackson. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down.
What?
An awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Jackson now on 2nd down.
Oh my fucking God. Lord.
Looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end.
I even put air on it.
Sort of points.
Ugh.
That incompletion
I gotta work that trips formation. Oh, put air on it. I gotta hold it 3 more seconds. I get it.
It's gotta be a gotta have it best play call.
Been missing on that a lot.
After back-to-back incompletions,
Get this guy. He could do. I mean, fuck. Let's just gun it. He's coming.
To throw is Jackson. To the tight end, likely.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision to make.
On 4th down, here comes Justin Tucker for the Ravens. This one from 49.
Leg, JT with the leg.
Ravens extend their lead.
JT with the leg.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Now Jackson. And time's up in the pocket. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down.
Sometimes you just have to know when it's time to go home. You got to know when the party is over, and I'm not taking anything away from the effort. It was a great job here by the quarterback to extend this play as long as he could, but instead of throwing it away at the end, he ends up taking the sack.
And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
A 1st down throw for Jackson. Deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense
Oh my God.
some sort of rhythm.
And that ball
That's it.
out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now 3rd down comes up. Rashad Bateman, the intended target. 3rd down coming up. Jackson. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. And now we'll get a late timeout coming in the waning moments of this 2nd quarter. No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll run for it with Henry. And this is going to backfire in a big way. Going for it on their own side of midfield, but they turn it over on down. Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this 2nd half. Coming up. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. They'll run it on first down with Henry. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Ooh, new formation activity. Gun.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's second
Wing
and 11.
slot offset. It's here. Let's go.
Now, Jackson. Short pass taken in by the tight end.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
Third down, 3 to go.
I'm working way back.
Jackson now. He'll try to run for it.
Ooh. Oh, whoa. That was crazy. Let's get him spread it out. Let's go, boys.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for fourth down. They'll try to run.
Ooh, get audible. Let's go.
As they get 4 on 4th and inches.
This play should always end up converting a fourth down, especially at this distance. But you can't tell me there weren't some nerves on that sideline as they sent that play in to snap it. But fortunately, nothing to worry about. The offense gets it done.
Ooh, a dig, too. Ooh, that's nasty.
Here's 1st and 10. They'll go again here with Henry. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
No, we changed it. They'll try to throw here with Jackson.
You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. But sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long. They'll look to throw. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he's going to be out of bounds here on what will wind up being the final play of the third quarter. So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. On fourth down, the Ravens call on Jordan Stout to punt as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead.
Oh.
And we won't see a return here. This is going to be marked down inside the 15. They'll work straight ahead with Henry. And a nice run there on first down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2. Going to go right back to Henry. And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a first down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Oh, my God.
Downfield, and he's got Andrews, his tight end. A gain there of 21. Good for a Raven first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Now, 2nd and 4.
Yo. You ain't. Hey, Alpha, what?
Henry. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. He's got his tight end. That's Andrews. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. Now Henry. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. Off the play fake, Jackson. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Now the Ravens use their first timeout. Clock stops with 33 seconds remaining. Here's a big one. This third down.
13.
Here's Henry. And the Ravens have a first and goal forthcoming. He takes this down to the 5-yard line. They'll run here. And he'll plunge forward to the 2, setting up second and goal. Now, second and goal. Henry tries to pull his way in. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up third and goal. They'll try and run, and here's Henry. And waiting, no signal. He did not. No, he did not get in. And that's going to bring up fourth and goal.
And what a play by the interior of this defensive line. There was nowhere to run. He's able to get in the backfield for a big stop, and it sets up fourth down.
So it is a win here for the visitors, the Ravens. Points were at a premium in this one, but they're able to eke out the victory in this low-scoring affair.